Our intrepid Phlan 5 adventurers rescued the blacksmith from the claws and clutches of a knight of Lathander, a celestial being guarding the keep that was once dedicated to its morning lord, Lathander. The vampire lord, Lord Durian Hagen, joined battle once the team was able to destroy the orb that was keeping him at bay. Lord Durian made a grand entrance and assisted the party in destroying the Knight Celestial of Lathander. The body similarly exploded once slain, and the heroes decided to leave the keep with Durian Hagen's blessing. They gave some conversation was had, and Durian Hagen indeed turned over the blacksmith begrudgingly. The blacksmith did not want to leave. The heroes found out through conversation that the blacksmith was being held at Alero's smithy against his will, and this was his means of escape, and probably his only means of escape. There was also a point where Tantine had to go back to retrieve the blacksmith's magical satchel that had a lot of working tools and chemicals and potions in it that made him so adept at his craft. Tantine was gone for a while, but did return to the camp, and the heroes set out back to Phlan. Arriving in Phlan over a course of a couple days, we kind of sped that along. And now the heroes heading on to the smithy came across a public execution that was happening again in the town of Phlan, and that is where we left off. So as you guys finally approach Phlan and you're coming into Phlan, Tantine, you had a conversation with some of the boot operatives, and if you remember, you charged them with recruiting efforts, and currently you have 5 Blackguard and 1 Wizard boot to add to your boot clan, the Black Order of Truth. So they are at the keep presently, awaiting your command, and sorry, I just had a message. So yeah, you guys walk up and you see a execution about to happen. What looks to be a small goblinoid figure, and then a frail old man at the hangman's noose, if you will. So the board is yours. What do you wish to do?
You know, every time I see this model of the guy standing next to me, I was putting him into my map. I'm always like, death is.
I thought we were stopping to watch the execution.
Yes, I believe you are. I just wanted to.
Yeah,
what I want to do is continue to watch the execution.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So it looks to be you turned up after the charges were already read. So everyone's just kind of anticipating and waiting for the final strike of the sword to send these 2 to their untimely demise. The goblin seems to be pretty stoic about it. Doesn't seem to be panicking or frantic in the least, kind of accepting what's going on. The old man, however, seems to be extremely scared and is darting eyes around, looking at anyone in the audience to give him some reprieve or some kind of assistance.
Is there any produce stall nearby?
Make a perception. Looking about, you do see a cabbage stall right here.
You can use T, remember? And then I can click on it.
Oh, yeah. This is a cabbage stall.
I forget how you actually
Crying, you old
to it.
fool.
There's a way to track to it.
Yeah,
There
so if you go off screen or if you look away from it, there should be a little pinpoint radial that you can click on.
I'm going to sleight of hand. Well, actually, I'm going to look. Make sure no one's looking.
Yeah, everyone's attention is currently on the execution. So you pick up a cabbage, and a lot of the cabbages under it seem to shuffle around, and a couple that were on top seem to fall on the ground, but no one really gives a shit.
What were the what were the charges?
Oh, hello, good sir. Well, it looks like the little goblin there was guilty of thieving. You know how they are, those filthy greenskins.
What about the old man?
The old man, I don't remember. Something about children and trying to do things with children, I believe.
Oh no!
I throw one of my is the goblin does he have an ear?
Yeah.
Or one ear?
You see both ears presently on the goblin.
Okay. I'm gonna throw the cabbage at the old man then.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Is it attack or athletics for throwing?
I like attack, personally.
What kind of attack?
Dexterity,
Range
right? Like
Unarmed
a
strike or
Unarmed strike, yeah. Oh yeah, that cabbage hits him square in the chest. And for being a frail old man, it's pretty devastating of a blow to him. So he tenses, and you see that the wind knocked out of him, and he's gasping for breath with this noose around his neck, and his eyes just open wide, and he's darting, looking about the crowd to see who might have done it. You hear a couple chuckles from the dwarves ahead of you, and this ranger turns and looks and says, "Good shot, little one." And then as the old man finally catches his breath, he's, "I don't know what I did wrong. I was just trying to start a school for the children in Phlan. All of the schools have been gone for ages." And then the hangman snaps the rope, and they both fall to the ground, the noose tightening around their neck.
yeah, I bet he was trying to diddle him in between classes.
Oops. Oops, I can't do it on Z.
that old fool. His complaints were pointless. He gets to return to the Lord Merkel now. Blessed day for those two.
So is the old guy dead yet? Or is he still
Yes,
hanging?
they are both dead now. Their limp bodies hanging from the noose.
That was pretty quick.
Snapped him like a twig.
Who's someone holding? Are you still Toast? Are you still carrying the
Yeah,
blacksmith?
I'm carrying.
Okay.
He's on my shoulder. And I
Okay.
I keep asking him anytime he complains, I ask him which foot he wants eaten.
You should lick.
He doesn't need both to work.
I don't think he's taking you seriously, Toast. Maybe you should lick his foot. Give him a little taste of what you're gonna taste.
I prefer my humanoids cooked.
Oh, this one? Look at him. He's like a sushi. Raw and wriggling.
Please eat me.
Let's go. Get him to the blacksmith already.
Alright.
Yes, continue.
Valero.
Please, reconsider one more time. I could do wondrous things for you. I could make you whatever you wish. I could enchant things for you.
Lick his foot.
What'd you say?
Lick his foot.
Lick his foot.
Tantine, a moment over here, maybe? I don't know. He's getting pretty desperate.
Yeah, we should trick him to enchant all of our goods.
You think maybe we could get Maybe not giving him to Alero might be in our better interest.
Hmm.
Maybe we should give him to the Goblin.
Did the Goblin want him?
He might be able to make use of him.
We could take him there first. I don't know that the Goblin will want to deal with him.
Or we could try to get a nice goodie from him in exchange. I don't know about Alero's discount.
Is that all he was offering? Was a discount?
Big fella, you like animals, right? You like crabs and things, yes?
My friends.
What about this?
And he reaches into his back pocket and he pulls out what looks to be like a mechanical crab.
Oh, gross. He's an He's an artificer. Kill him.
Toast goes, that's blasphemy.
Yeah. He just looks defeated and puts it back in his pocket.
Yeah, I think out of character, yeah. I think it was only the discount, I think.
Alero's reward?
Yeah.
So Alero's reward was 15% discount on all foods, and he would equip everyone with a silver weapon.
Yeah, that's what it was. Silver weapons.
Oh, wait, you said on all goods, right? 15%
all
discount?
Goods.
All
Yes.
goods, okay.
I thought he just said food.
He did say food.
Did he say food? On all
15%
foods.
discount on food.
Yeah, like, no.
Like, I wasn't just hearing.
No, I heard it too. That's what I thought I heard.
That's why I asked him. I'm like, wait a second.
I'd be like, what food does the blacksmith have?
He's got all
With the minimum
kinds of
purchase
food.
of a drink.
Yeah.
Just start.
He's half drinking. Big bottle.
You just eat
flux.
Eat pieces of metal.
Yeah, bits of shaved fucking steel in your drink.
Hmm.
Well, maybe we could ask this little crotch goblin what he can make.
I think that's the best plan. And maybe put him to the test so that we know he's not lying.
What needs to be the hold up?
We can point right at the shop, because there it is. Give him a little scare first. Let's take him to that dock.
Okay.
Follow me, Toast.
To the crabs.
Oh, excuse me, Toast. I need you to make a strength saving throw. As you walk past this donkey and this halfling. So
Nice hold up.
as you're carrying the blacksmith, you feel a slight tug on the goblin's body as the halfling and the donkey walk by. But as you turn around, they just seem to be still walking in the same direction.
Was I an eye shot of whatever that was?
You were not.
This is not the way to Alero's.
I believe that the little thing grabbed me as I walked by with the
I
donkeys.
didn't touch you at all, big boy.
What did he say?
Yeah,
What did he say?
What did he say?
I didn't touch you at all, big boy.
Not you.
Hey, Gabo.
He did what?
What kind of things can you make?
Glance over at the halfling now. Is he doing anything weird?
No, he's just meandering down the way. heading
I
towards
think
the
he-
Dark District.
Can I roll perception
Sure.
as to what I thought I saw the goblin do earlier?
Yeah. You could notice that he jolted a little bit as the halfling and the ponies walked by, trying almost like a magnet not being able to go fully where it wants to go, but it did that little jolt. But Toast was able to keep his grip firm as a quick reaction and strengthen down his grip on him.
My guess would be that he tried to grab onto the donkey to escape his grip.
I can make whatever you wish. I can't do it, right now, of course. I don't have any implements, or I've just got me satchel, but it would take some time. What do you want?
What work exactly did you do for Alero?
Alero.
And I glance over. I pump my thumb back at his shop.
Yes, I see it. I would make. He would make standard weapons, and I would make them greater. Enchant them, and refine the edges. Make them more deadly, or make them more powerful, or make them different.
All right. And I just sit down in front of him.
Or make them cursed.
And I'm picking my fingernails with my dagger. And I point it at him and I say, so right now, as it stands, you're worth a hefty discount and 5 silver weapons.
Yes?
What on earth could you make to beat that?
Whatever you want. You haven't told me what you want.
What are you capable of making?
I can make anything. You want a dagger? I can make a dagger. You want a warhammer? I can make a warhammer. You want a flail that has swords on the end? I could do that.
What do you guys want?
Where's he going to make it?
We'll figure that out.
I need a new throwing axe.
A throwing axe? Do you have one right now?
Yes.
Give it to me.
I hand him my hand axe with caution.
So
I'm still holding on to him.
He grabs it almost like a like a man that hasn't had food in weeks. He just grabs it. He opens up his satchel and you see all these tinctures and powders flying about. And then he grabs one in particular and he sets the weapon down on the ground and he pours this potion, this concoction over it. And then you see the hand axe begin to glow slightly and then it goes back to normal. And then he hands it to you.
What properties have you given this? What did he say?
Throw it.
Okay. I will throw it at the barrel by that building.
Okay, make an attack roll.
You're gonna hit Gertie in the head.
So you throw the axe and it lands square into the barrel.
Does anything else happen?
Now you see that?
I'm looking at the axe. It did what it would do normally.
Wait a minute!
This is foolish. Let us get on with our path.
And suddenly the axe is back in your hand.
Ooh, an act of returning.
What sorcery?
And to do this, you just poured.
See, now you don't need the boy anymore. You can use the one.
To do this,
It's gonna take some time if you throw it off a cliff or something, though. This was just real close.
How long does this?
Now don't throw it into any lava, because it'll be destroyed.
How long does this enchantment last?
Forever.
It's gonna keep interrupting.
I was hoping he was.
I couldn't think of something else. I was
Oh
trying
my
to.
gosh.
It's enchanted forever. That potion alone is worth 5,000 gold, I hope you know.
How do you come by it so easily?
It wasn't easy. It took me months to make.
Interesting.
Alright, we're warming up to this.
And now I wasted it on that shitty axe just to show you I can do things.
Oh, then make it to stronger axe, and then it'll be even better.
I can't now. It's already enchanted.
You said improved thing.
Yeah.
Yes. I could.
Where's your family anyway?
They're in a little town, a little goblin town in the North Phlan woods called Gillibin.
Why were you even here to start?
I came here for work.
Why didn't you bring your family with you?
Because this is a fucking evil town, that's why. I send money back to them.
So why can't you continue doing what you have been doing?
Because I can't take it anymore. Have you ever been in a career that you just can't stand anymore, but you keep putting in the hours day after day after day after day?
Preposterous!
In real life, yes.
And what would you be doing if you had freedom? You do have
I would-
freedom.
I don't have freedom! Let me go, then I'll have freedom. Alero didn't let me leave the shop.
How's he keep you? You chained
Where
to
do
the
you-
wall.
He trained them up.
He starts to look a little embarrassed, and he says,
I was a victim of one of my own creations.
I shrug.
Ethereal shackles that only Alero has the key to.
So how did you get away?
He was, a little sloppy with his key handling, and I was able to take it.
You know, the boot might. Over here.
One more question. Where are the
You want me
shackles?
to make you
Where are the
boots?
shackles
I
now?
can make wondrous cobbler boots. I'm a cobbler. I can do that too.
Where are the shackles now?
In Alero's smithy.
Okay.
You still have the key.
I do.
Give it to me.
No,
I bop him on the head.
Bring him this way a little bit, Toast. We need the key.
why
What
would
a
you
waste
need
of
that key?
Merkel's time.
Because we want the shackles.
Nope. No. Not falling for that again. I will not give you the key.
Well, you just want me to run him through and we take it?
This way. Come here, you. Yes. Why don't we just have him enchant all of our stuff, then still turn him in?
I thought about that, but I was thinking maybe we could just kind of do what Alero does.
I also thought that, but we need the key so we can shackle him ourselves.
I mean, you could, for now, give him a job, and I air quote, pay him for a
But-
while, then do it.
Maybe we can have the goblin in the tower keep an eye on him.
Couldn't he work
Yeah.
up at the? He might get spotted. I don't
Up
think he'll
where?
go- Yeah,
That's
up
Bear?
Yeah.
Well, they know that he's missing, and then they would return him to Alero for
That's
their...
what I was thinking.
Or we could just turn him in for our reward.
Yeah, I mean, he did get a nice axe. He said something about boots.
He's a cobbler.
We don't have time for this.
Well, we can negotiate with him. If he gives us the key to the shackles, we'll pretend to return him and then break him free later. Then everyone wins. And you can start with the boots.
All right, Garbo. You said
Don't
something
agree
about...
to any of those terms.
All right, we're just gonna take.
Yeah, alright, to Aleros.
No, here's the key. Wait. I'll give you the key. I heard your whole conversation. I gave it a little extra enchantment on that throwing axe. I heard everything you said. Now listen, I have the key. I will give you the key if you take me to the wizard. I like that idea much better. Tell Alero I was killed or something.
The shackle's still there.
Yes.
I can bring Alero his foot.
Oh, that would... maybe a finger.
I need every finger to do my work perfectly and feet to stand on.
Maybe his ears, since he listens to my conversations.
That's fine.
How long will this
Right.
axe listen to me?
Forever.
Ugh, gross.
Alright, what boots are you talking?
Whatever you want. You want boots that make you fly? It'd take me 2 years, but I could do it.
He's a trickster.
They'll also listen to your conversations.
How about boots that make you walk on water? I could get those done in a week.
Yeah, you can do that from Alero. Stop.
No, Lero doesn't let me do boots anymore.
Water boots, huh?
What about boots that you can climb the side of a building like a spider?
Now we're talking.
Take me to the wizard. Tell Alero I'm dead, and the key is yours.
Well, I'm gonna need to talk to Alero. I got a tricksy little plan for that, but I need the key.
Do we agree?
I look to Tantine, shrug.
Why not?
Excellent.
He reaches in his pack and... are you trying to deceive him, or are you telling the truth?
No, I'm not deceiving.
I believe you wholeheartedly.
And he pulls the key out and hands it to you.
Do you have any other personal effect? Actually, I have his journal, right?
Yes.
Alright, alright.
And here, take this, take this, take this, take this, take this, take this too.
And he takes one of his cigars or whatever you want to call them and hands it to you too.
Alero will know this fragrance. I'm the only one that enjoys it.
Tantine, you hold on to that.
Okay, I'll take his cigar.
Right. I'm gonna go tell him I need something of his that was touching him to be able to track him better.
Are you two fools? Was this not Jhessail's command to take the blacksmith back?
Last I remember, Jhessail told me to find all the Cirrus in Phlan. And I believe I completed that task.
Half of the city has seen this fool with us.
No,
We
no,
walked
I'm just a
straight
goblin.
through the bridge.
No one's seen me. No one's seen me. I'm in the back of Alero's smithy. No one's ever seen my face before.
Your lies will get you sent to Merkel. It is not my problem.
And that bone will get you killed unless you let me enchant it for you.
You will not touch this femur. Your curses will not get anywhere near.
Alright, Bone Boy, I'm not too worried, because I already have to kill the Necromancer when I see him, and I'm not supposed to do that either, so... We're going a little off the rails.
That's
Bone
okay.
Boy, such disrespect.
You need to tell Alero I'm dead or he will never stop.
Okay. Well, if you know about the shackles... Alright, go into Alero's shop.
Because if I tell him we found his corpse, he's not going to give me the shack.
No. Yeah, go tell him we need something to help track him.
Here's the key.
Okay, I'll take the key. Throw him in a sack.
No, listen. Tell him you went through all this trouble to find me and you didn't find me and you found this key that must go to something and see if he'll give you that as your reward.
That's the stupidest thing I'd never heard because I was too far away.
He'll have no use for the shackles. He'll want to get rid of them anyway.
Good.
He'll
That's
give
what I
them to me.
want.
Tell him I'm dead. Tell him I'm dead.
We're not dead to that part yet.
I'm dead.
You're about to be dead. If you keep yelling at me.
Bro,
Goblin, I
stick him in a bag. Stick him in a bag, like Tantine said. I don't want anyone else to see him around.
What bag?
Just put him in a bag.
I hand him an extra piece of clothing that I have from my common clothes. Just tie this up and stick him in.
All right. Toast just kind of covers him up like a baby.
Keep your mouth shut or you will be dead.
Good day.
Good day, Mr. Dwarf.
Well, we've been having some trouble tracking your blacksmith.
Oh, you need leads?
Well, we were hoping you could help us with that. We kind of got a cold trail as we moved north, but if you had any sort of personal effects, things he wore, that would help us, we could. We have a member of our group that can track off that.
Like a hound, you think?
Yeah, but magical.
Oh, he kind of kept his kid on him in his satchel that he took. He said he was just leaving for an evening stroll, and then, me being the good employer I am, he said, "Go ahead, young lad. Take on the scenery." I don't know if he left anything behind. I don't think so, lad.
Interesting. Because, while we were tracking him, we did come across some information that he had met a few people along the way.
Valero starts to make a perception. You see a tiny bead of sweat begin to form on his forehead.
I just kind of don't even look at him, and I just kind of look at the back of my glove and straighten it as I say the next part. Turns out this fella was not actually on a joy trip. He was actually on the run.
Oh, what led you to believe that?
Well, these travelers on the road shared a campfire with this individual. Said he was rambling about how a shopkeep keeps him bound and tied to his shop. And then I make eye contact with him.
Oh, that's preposterous. You know those.
He looks around.
You know those green folk tend to lie all the time. He's got a good job here. We pay him well.
Is he ledgers here?
Yeah, of course.
Employee with ledgers?
No, employee ledgers I keep in me personal study.
Right. Let's just cut to the chase. You want him back or not?
Aye.
Well, I'm gonna need something. And I know you have it.
Make a persuasion. So he kind of looks around and he shrugs and sighs and he says,
There's something that I used to keep him here. It won't work without both pieces, though.
What is it?
The chains. Ethereal chains that he made himself. But I need the key to unlock them from the ethereal base plate that they're chained to. And he took it with him.
Well, I'm pretty handy with the lock if you could show me.
No. I cannot show you that.
Did I give you the key, Kyle?
Yeah.
Yeah, crap. That kind of throws that plan out the door.
If you find the key,
I'll give you this magical item you need to track him. It's bound to his body for months and months. His stench is upon it. You should have no problem tracking him with this.
He sounds so sinister now.
The jig is up, man.
Right. We did find some of his personal effects, but I'm not carrying them. Maybe they're amongst them.
Could be.
The place that we did track him to, though, however, let's just say it wasn't a pretty sight.
Most of the area north of Phlan isn't. I'm not surprised.
Alright, I will go speak with my compatriots and see if...
Yes, of course. Master Dwarf, a little discretion in a conversation, if you would.
Yes, yes, I'm sure you'll figure it out in the payment. As I leave. I'm stuck in here.
Now you're trapped. You're my new plaything.
And now you see that you're shackled to the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in bondage gear.
All right, next
Right.
character.
Boy, jeez.
Well, he bought it. I do need the key.
Okay. So I hand him back the key.
I'm gonna, in the journal, I'm gonna cut out a key-shaped notch in the pages.
Okay, make a performance check.
Yes.
Yes. Performance. Performance.
Oh, what a
Oh,
performance.
yeah.
Performance.
It looks pretty darn good for a...
Bam. Add
Oh, it
3
looks
to that.
even better. It fits the key almost perfectly.
Alright, I jam it in there.
I'm gonna get more coffee while he talks to him.
Alright, I kind of wait 10 minutes before I go back.
Okay.
All right, well, you're doing all that. I'm gonna sit on these rocks.
Well, we did find this, and I opened up the journal and kind of thumbed through it. This seemed to be part of his kit.
Oh, that looks to be his little journal.
He was hastily left at the campsite I mentioned. And then I thumbed through it, and I was like, oh! Is this it? And I hold it up and put it back in my pack and dangle the key.
Oh, that's it.
Well, shall we?
Yes, yes, give it here.
Oh, I think I'll hold it.
I'm not taking you into the back of the store.
If you want
This
him
goes
back,
one
you
way.
will.
Not that bad. I don't know you, lad. You're not getting access to the finest shop in the back, or in Phlan, to the back rooms where I keep everything.
Well, I guess you're not getting your blacksmith back. And guess what? I do know you. You know I'm part of an elite group of this guard now, right? And I pull my chest open and show him the fist on my
What
chest.
the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Means I'm part of a secret police group in this city now.
Oh yeah, me too. He rolls up his sleeve and you see a picture of a dog eating an anchor. You see that? That means I'm a secret man myself.
I just chuckle at him. You, alright. Let's see what Jhessail thinks. I just start moonwalking out.
Oh my gosh.
Does Tantine see me?
No, I'm looking at this bag that we have him in.
I'm just like, rot of breath. Alright, I don't trust him, and he won't let me get access to the shackles. I think he needs a little bit of godly persuasion. I told him we were a secret group.
A secret group?
think you need to like go wave your fist at his face
Okay.
to really sell it.
What did you tell him so far?
I tell him everything.
Did you tell him that you knew about the shackles?
No, he told me about him.
He told you about the shackles?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna. The journal talked about his despair and all that, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna before Tantine walks in. I just start reading from the journal the entry about being a slave. As I walk through the store, like very dramatic. And I'm gonna. You want me to roll performance?
Why is he
Yeah.
Why is he floating?
That's what he looks like when he's not floating.
It's a bad.
Oh, yeah.
I'm very stiff when I say it.
Oh, I'm in so much turmoil.
Alero, I've been advised that you are not helping our quest to find...
I am more than
blacksmith.
willing to help you with your quest. I will give you the chains. I just don't want this dwarf in the back of my store.
I hand Tantine the key, and then bow very dramatically.
Okay, so I take the key.
Give me the key. I will unshackle the chains and bring both of them back to you.
Surely a ranking member of the guard is allowed in your shop.
No one's allowed in my shop except me, and Jhessail herself if she brings her limey tits down here to look.
Alright, well, while you go and get the chains, I need to see your ledgers.
Yes, of course. He shuffles around in the chest behind him and then comes forth.
I know it's important you get your blacksmith goblin back, and we only want to help. This will help us on our cause, and I hand him the key.
Thank you. That is fine. I'm willing to help. You're willing to bring me him back. It's a mutual agreement. But for some reason, this other dwarf here, this terrible actor, does not understand the meaning of a proper business transaction.
I don't think he understands the boundaries of one's business or home. And I start going through his ledger. Do I find anything interesting in his ledger?
You do not. You do see a weapon shipment to Castle Viejo.
Okay.
I'm doing something. I just like lost inside visibility for a second.
You.
All right. While he's doing that, I hop the counter. I check the chest for traps quickly.
Go ahead. You do not notice any traps.
And then I check the chest to see if it opens.
It does not open.
And then I pick it.
Dang.
You are able to pick it.
I open it up. I quickly look inside.
And that's the end of your turn.
Okay.
Can you turn my guy a little bit away from them with the book so I can pretend I'm not watching him and I'm looking through the ledger? Thank you.
Okay, go ahead, Magrom.
I'm specifically looking for the dagger I sold to him.
Oh, yes, okay. No, you do not see any weapons at all in this chest.
Damn, that's where he put it. What do I see, I guess?
You see other books, ledgers, and a pouch.
I take the pouch. and then I dump a full thing of oil. All in it.
In the pouch?
No, in the chest.
Okay.
And then I close it.
Okay.
And then I use my bonus action to relock it.
Okay.
Oh no!
So your hands fumble because the oil spilled on your fingers as you were dumping it around. And you lock it, and you hear the door handle start to turn.
And then I hop back. If I could move my token. Stay up.
So you see Alero come back in, dragging a light blue-looking chain.
Okay.
Just looking out the window.
Back in normal mode. Shipments look good.
So he's kind of distracted dragging this chain, so he doesn't look at the chest down at his feet at all. And he slaps the chain on the countertop with the key.
Is there anything particular I should know about this chain, just so I don't entrap myself or anything?
Well, this chain, it's a sister chain with the adamantine sealed block in my smithy. So this key will unlock both clasps, but one clasp is only for the sister side in the smithy. So one key will shut the clasp that would go around an individual's body part, and then the other will clasp around the adamantine block.
So, just so I'm picturing this correctly, I'm not asking him, but so the chain itself has one clasp, which I have the key for.
Yes.
The other side is like unclasped, or it has a clasp that I can't lock or unlock.
It has a clasp, yeah, that you can unlock or unlock with that key, but it only fits the appropriate fitting on the adamantine block. So it's not like a general circular clasp that would go around something. It's almost like it's its own unique key on one side.
Okay.
That fits only into the other side, under the block.
Okay. And I appreciate it. This should help us locate that blacksmith. We'll have to go back north on the trail and pick up from where we left off. So I'll take the key and the chain. Is there anything else you can remember, Alero, to help us locate him? Does he have any family or anything that he might have gone to? I'm guessing he might have walked away.
Okay, sorry.
No.
Go ahead.
I was asking if he knew, like, if there was anywhere else he might have gone, if he knew if he had family or anything that he would have went to. I was asking Alero that.
He babbled on about family in North Phlan Woods, yes. I don't know exactly where. Some goblin town, Bumpkin Gilly, or something like that.
What'd he do? Work here and send them his funds?
More than likely, yes.
Okay. We'll continue our search.
Thank you.
I'll take the stuff and I leave the ledger there on the...
And Jhessail doesn't particularly know about my indentured servant that I had here.
Well, a little slavery didn't hurt anyone.
My gosh.
Oh, sir! Your payment. I forgot.
Payment?
No,
Yes.
Let's go.
The payment for the shipment. Sir?
Yes, for the treasury?
Yes. Your weekly stipend.
Thank you, I forgot.
So he goes back to the chest, and he sees that it's unlocked now at this point. What in the world? He opens it up, and there's just oil cum all over the place inside the chest. And
What in the...
And he sees that the pouch is missing.
Thief! There's been a thief in here! Oi, sir, your dwarf friend, whatever his... I'm pretty sure he just robbed me.
He did? I was checking the ledger.
Yes, arrest him at once. I demand formal charges.
So what is missing? I must make a report.
The gold for the treasury. Your gold. He's stolen from you.
Oh, a bag of gold? Anything else?
No. That and he's assaulted my documents.
Oh, did one of your oil flasks explode?
No, he dumped some kind of concoction.
He sniffs his fingers.
I'm pretty sure it's oil. He dumped something all over my documents.
I hand Derek the pouch.
All right, I will go look for him.
I don't want him in my shop ever again.
As you wish.
What is this?
Oh, that was easy.
No, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, answer me.
It's for you.
What is it?
I open it up. I open the pouch up. What do I see?
Gold.
I don't remember him saying that he wanted you arrested, just that you're not allowed back in the shop. Okay, let's
No,
go.
he said he wanted to press formal charges.
Yeah, then he said he didn't want him in the shop. So his formal charges, you're on trespass notice and can't go in the shop.
Oh, darn. Also, sounds like he just didn't want to pay you, mate.
Pay what? Pay me?
I did, yeah.
Magrom, I didn't know that you...
Boo-hoo, there was a thief, huh?
I didn't know that you were a believer, but these ties to the church will go far. Thank you.
What are you talking about, mate?
Alright, so...
How much money
We have
did he get? He needs it.
In the pouch is the standard stipend to the Black Fists from Alero Smithy of 1,000 gold.
Boom. You're rich.
They're gonna miss that.
Oh shit! It's probably got his stamp on it or something. The pouch. I don't even know.
Well, you can claim he never paid you and get double. And then Derek there, he's got a nice fat wallet. Everybody wins. Especially this goblin. You bet, hey. You best come through. Then I poke the sack.
We best take him to the Goblin Tower. I don't remember where that was.
I'm gonna become an arsonist and burn that guy's shop.
Oh yeah.
That's twice he's
Sounds-
pissed me off.
It's on the other side, right? We have to cross the bridge again. Yeah.
Yes. I want to check this out first.
Oh, that, yeah. I was gonna do that when we walked by it earlier. Say that.
Is there a sign on the door?
No, but there is a almost like a like in old castles, they've got the wooden bar that goes down on top of the hooks to catch it to keep it barred closed.
Yeah.
You see that, but it is not something that would hinder your way if you wanted to get in.
Is it on my side?
Yes, it's on your
Oh,
side.
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna open it up.
Excellent,
Yes,
Tantine.
you
We
lift the
should
bar.
check here for Cirrus again.
Were you here for that?
Oh, wait a second.
Toast.
Yours was not.
Let's just cross out the again from that statement that I made, and we just.
Excellent, Tantine. We should check here for Cirrus.
Toast, bring the
There we go.
goblin
Is that
in.
better, Magrom?
I was actually
thank you
thinking
for
about,
that.
I was thinking about Max the other day, and I was like, a perfect way for you to have played him was to kill your mom when she wasn't joining you.
Oh my gosh, dude, that would have been the evilest.
Yeah, because you were
Is there
like
anything-
playing it deranged.
Is there anything going on in here?
No, you'll notice all the food is gone from the tables now.
I see it.
Is it?
I don't see
No,
it.
it's mostly gone. There's a little bit left on the one
Yeah,
corner.
there's a few.
Hey,
So there's no cook.
No, the cook is gone.
Okay,
Oh,
interesting.
sweet grill.
Do I remember anyone telling me, Jhessail, or anyone telling me? I know we kind of discussed this one of the other times, but my understanding it's kind of abandoned.
Yes.
Okay.
You remember if there was a blacksmith in here?
Let's check the basement. I don't remember one upstairs.
Maybe old Gobbo boy could just be working for us.
I'm wondering. I have another use for this building as well.
What did they used to hold here? It looks quite vacant.
It was part of the whatchamacallit network. Zentrum.
So,
House Janarsk.
Derek, you being a familiar person in Phlan, you remember House Janarsk as being a hosting party for the higher class of Phlan whenever they would meet business propositions from other towns, or it was basically a big meeting place that was originally one of the founders of Phlan's home, is now just turned into like an event center for lack of a better term.
I'm gonna keep retconning everything I
Okay.
said, but okay. I already knew that. All right.
I just noticed there's like street lights in here.
Shh, quiet.
I have a feeling. I feel as though Bane wants me to make this the headquarters. Before I say it wrong.
You mean the foot quarters for the boot?
The foot quarters for the boot. It is boot, right? Boot.
Boot, Black Order of
Yeah. Why? I thought I wrote that. My paper just says
The foot quarters.
my paper just my paper says bone pile. What the
Bone
Oh, boot.
Bone store.
It says other stuff, but that. Okay. So I got Eric, 6 dudes waiting. Did I send Eric and Andrew anywhere? Or are they still at the bridge?
Eric and Andrew are still at the bridge. You left them in charge of the bridge.
All right. Well, since I made them truth seers, I will have this be the boot headquarters. It does not appear to be being used for anything else, so this will be a good place for us to convene when we're back in Phlan.
Right.
Oh, where's Gertie?
As far as the blacksmith goes,
Where was the stairs to the basement?
I don't know if you can get to him from inside.
So Gertie was there the whole time. Tantine, we can just take ownership of this? We don't need to follow any legal proceedings or anything?
No, because Bane has willed it.
I mean, Bane can will all he wants, but I don't think the people that are in Phlan will maybe bring this up to the treasurer? See what he thinks?
Yes, I do have to tell him that someone stole the money from Aleros. Good point, Gertie. Alright, how about the lot of you take the Goblin up to the Goblin?
The Goblin room!
The Magician.
Let us go see the wizard.
And I will go speak to the treasurer.
Yeah, that dirty Alero not paying. What a scumbag.
The fellow dwarf, too.
He's a piece of shit.
Any more hangings?
Now these guys
No.
just like to stare at dead bodies.
They have gone about their business in their various shops. You didn't see anything different.
Are we watching Tantine? And will TP us there or something? How do you want us to do this?
You can never TP across the bridge.
So get through the bridge?
So TP to the bridge?
Yes. And then we can do whoever wants to go first.
I will go. Gertie needs a new chess piece, by the way.
Oh yeah, her armor acidified.
Tantine, would you wish me accompany you or join the others?
You can come with me, Gertie.
What a girlfriend.
Okay.
I need to start with the guild.
The bank.
I keep trying to look at my inventory.
Good day.
You looking for Master Treasurer?
Yes, I am. Is he in?
Him forthwith. 1 second.
Thank you.
Is the when you make something unique, is it basically like a player piece?
Pretty much.
Yeah, can I add anything weird for my hand axe?
You can just do hand axe of returning. I'll make it. I just gotta.
Are you gonna put in there that he listens to my hand axe?
Yes, of course.
Oh my gosh.
So the guard enters the room and then comes back out. He's ready for you, sir. Oh, sorry, ma'am. Black fist only.
She's an honorary member of Boot.
So be it, if you vouch for her.
I do. Good day.
Tantine, what do I owe the pleasure for someone of your high rank to come see lowly old Treasurer Yuri Highcastle?
Well, Yuri, we were trying to assist Alero with finding his missing blacksmith. And while doing so, I just by habit asked him to look at the ledgers, what I'm used to doing.
Yes.
Then he offered me up the funds to bring to you, which I didn't mind because I knew I was stopping by for other reasons. And then he claimed that a thief had stolen it. I will make report with the guard, but...
Yes, unfortunately, this is Phlan still through and through. And
So
surprising, however, Alero's smithy is extremely well secured.
Well, we do know that there are some networks working throughout Phlan.
Yes, I will have one of the Black Fists question Alero and get a statement.
Perfect. Oh, and also, what are the happenings with House Janarsk at this point?
At this point, the building is still condemned. There's still being a massive hole in the southern side of the building. Repairs are underway, however, the town is stretched thin.
Was ownership taken by Phlan?
Phlan still owns the building, yes, of course.
I seek to use it for headquarters for Jhessail's new unit of Boot. Do you think that I could have my members maintain quarters there? I can also have them help with repairs.
Well, Jhessail gave you full control of your band, your organization. With the house sitting idle, I don't see why not. There's just the matter of setting up monthly payments to Phlan.
As in, like rent.
Yeah, taxes, rent, etc.
How much would that be?
Approximately... It is a very nice building, but for everything that you have done for the city, and the Black Fists being in ownership at the moment, I would say we could settle for 1,000 gold a month.
Due to it needing repair, can I get the first month free?
Yes, and we will not require a security deposit. That's fine.
Starting at the first of next month, I will bring you payment.
Agreed.
Thank you very much. I appreciate this.
Of course, anything to help the Black.
You could just keep stealing it from Alero.
Oh my gosh.
I have other means, don't worry.
Would an evil character say that follows Bane say thank you very much?
Yep. Thank you very much.
He's a super nice Banite, yeah.
Yeah. My old boss. I'm nice to him. You go, hold on. I grab him and hold his head in the fire. Give me the
Tantine, what are you
Give me that
doing?
building.
I was your teacher.
Lower the rent!
Shove his head into the flames. Lower the rent!
Raise the rent so I can do it.
In the Dark One's name.
Yes. Oh, Tantine. Of course, in order to set up an easy payment stream to pay the town, it will be necessary for you to set up a ledger account here.
Dang it.
Anything with banking.
Do you want me to do that at the main desk, or will you like me to do it here?
You can start at the main desk, of course, and they'll give you a slew of products that you can choose from before heading up to the manager. And you see him kind of snivel at that remark.
As you say.
Good luck.
He doesn't
know.
even want to deal with the manager.
I don't know which one I'm less sad for. The fact that you're gonna go do it, or if you would avoid doing it to piss him off again.
Yeah,
Hello, sir.
first month is free, just leave.
As you know who I am, I just need to fill out some quick, simple paperwork to start a ledger.
Oh, a ledger account. Excellent. You've chosen the right place. Let me see. Will you and your wife be on this ledger?
Yes.
Of course we will. And she puts her arm around you. Excellent. Well, let me tell you what we have.
Can we get a cinematic?
plan on keeping 1,500 gold in the account or more.
Yes.
Will there be anyone 50 years or over on this account?
No.
Do you plan on using
Oops.
direct deposit with this account?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay.
My funds will come directly from Jhessail.
Oh, yes, of course. Jhessail's treasury account. Yes. She pulls a book open and her fingers down the passages. Yes, it seems here, Tantine, you are due a monthly stipend of 500 gold. And then as a Black Order of Truth, another 500 gold per month. Is that correct?
Yes.
Excellent. So we can arrange for these funds to be transferred directly into your ledger account from Jhessail's on a weekly basis on every Wednesday.
That sounds adequate.
Excellent. So she folds up a piece of paper and hands it to you, and she, please head upstairs, and the manager will be happy to open the account for you.
You can't just do it here.
No, I'm afraid not. We're just the main face of the institution.
As you say, so we'll go upstairs.
Have a great day, sir.
And might have to smite somebody.
Real quick, I forgot about this, but do we all get a stipend?
No, only I
The
do.
boot
I'm
commander.
cool.
To do
Sorry,
with
what?
500 gold as he wishes.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if we directly got paid.
I don't
any.
remember. Did you tell me how much each rank makes? Because I don't think I wrote that down.
Let's see.
I think you were starting to.
So let me see. Where's my cheat sheet? Hang on.
I wrote down the number 10 next to investigator and the number 20 next to truthsayer, and I don't know if that was money or something else.
Yes,
Probably
that is gold.
money.
That is weekly gold. Yes.
10 gold week. 20 gold week. What's a perceiver? Is it just by tens?
Yes.
30. Okay.
Dang, 50% raises.
Commander,
And I'm a commander, so I make 500
You
gold
get
a
500
week,
gold per week.
plus additional 500 for running boot.
For your salary is 500 gold a week, and then
Yep.
the boot salary is 500 gold a week.
Okay.
but does that salary that you're
That's
saying
the
the
end.
boot
That's
salary,
that's the budget I get a month for my crew. Is
Correct.
500 gold. So I make as much as my budget.
Correct.
So
No, I understand, but that 500 for boot is what's supposed to be paid out to everyone below.
60 a week. And so they're 40 a week.
Salary cap, we call it, right?
120 a week. Equals 40. So I'm at what, 360 a week right now for my crew, or 360 a month for my crew.
Correct.
Okay.
Now we'll talk, after this, you could call a meeting to your guys and we can talk about ways that you can earn a passive income as boot also.
Of course, of course.
I do have a plan for that.
And we have to talk on the side about hosting events at House Janarsk for more money.
Yeah,
Wow.
of course.
Let's go see what the bank manager would like. Why does it smell like someone was farting in here a bunch right before we
So
came
as you
upstairs?
take the top step, there's an acrid smell of sulfur, and the air is thick and heavy and warm. And you see a portly man standing over his desk looking at a book, and you hear a slight giggle as he's looking at these numbers.
Do I have to roll perception to tell what he is?
Yes.
Okay. To the naked eye, without focusing, he kind of looks like maybe a devil.
Yeah, he seems to be like Gertie, but not exactly like Gertie.
Okay. Is he from Avernus?
He, more than likely, you get the suspicion that he is. Oh,
That's fun.
Yes, another overdraft fee. Excellent. Yes. Yes.
Good day, sir.
Oh, sir. Yes. Hello, sir. Welcome.
I have some documentation from the teller regarding a ledger account.
Oh, excellent. You've chosen the right institution, my friend. And a black fist, I see at that. Good on you, chap. He takes the pamphlet and opens it up. Ah, yes, our Simply Ledger account. It is our best account we have. No fees at all, sir. Unless, of course, you spend more coin than you have. Oh, well, I don't think you'll do that, will you?
No, of course not.
Excellent.
Plus she advised if I open a checking account, I get a discount.
So as you say discount, you see his eye twitch a little bit. I don't think we... Who told you that? Was it Melissa?
No, it was Jennifer.
Oh, she's one of our new ones. I'm sorry for that wrong information, but yes, we don't offer we don't offer discounts here.
Oh. I
But
was hoping.
you will be getting an account with a lot of protection on it.
That's good. We don't want the Dark One's money going to waste.
Of course not, sir. Of course not. Please, please have a seat, and we'll get this opened right away. Now, is this your wife?
Yes.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, my name is Cornelius, and I'll be opening that account for you today. He goes over to this desk and shuffles around some papers and pulls out 2 blank forms with some writing on them, with blank spaces afterwards that seem like he needs to fill it out as he's talking to you. Of course, and yes, your name, sir?
It's, I believe, on the ledger documents that I brought up from the teller.
Of course, but I like to verify.
Oh, it's a Tantine.
Excellent. Last name?
I don't have one.
How do you spell that?
IDONTHAVEONE.
Excellent. And what's your name, ma'am? Gertie? All right. Gertie, I don't have one. Excellent. And what is your social security number, Tantine? I mean, what is your officer number, Tantine?
20.
Good, good, good. Now, is she a homemaker, or is she employed?
Employed.
And where do you work, ma'am? I'm part of the Black Order of Truth with my husband here. Of course you are. And he writes that down. Excellent, excellent. Do you have a sending stone you would prefer we attempt to contact in case of emergencies?
No. Mail to House Janarsk will be fine.
Ah, yes, House Janarsk, what a beautiful establishment. Excellent. House Janarsk, right. Good, good, good. Alright, and what will you be making for an initial deposit?
My monthly funds are going to be coming from Jhessail's ledger.
Ah, yes, a direct transfer from the treasury.
Yes.
Good, good. I do need something today to open the account. Do you have anything you can deposit today?
Yes. I have this axe, and I put the hand axe down.
Oh, sir, I'm sorry. This isn't a loan. I don't need collateral for this account. I just need monetary gold to start the account out with.
Oh yes,
It's
of
just the
course.
axe back towards you.
I thought we could barter a little bit. I guarantee this axe is worth a lot of money.
It looks very shiny.
How about 50 gold?
Oh, that would be plenty, sir.
Alright, I will give him 50 gold.
Make a perception.
Perception. Gertie's helping me. She's watching. Stop it. Oh.
Yeah, roll with advantage. Because Gertie is there with you. Oof. Oh,
There it is.
good. So as soon as you pull your coin purse up in view of Cornelius here, you see his eyes go wide, and he starts to form moisture around his lips, and you see him lick his lips as you open the coin purse. And then as soon as you start to pull out the coins, you see him look up, and his eyes close, and his mouth is just open.
Oh, God, I love it.
Yes, just slide it over here.
Alright, I push it. I roll the coins one by one across the table to it.
Oh, thank you, sir. Yes. So as the coins clink on his table, he scoops them up and holds them in his hand and looks at them for a minute, and then puts them into the coin purse on his chest. I will be sure to deposit this to your ledger specifically, sir. And he writes 50 gold down on this ledger over here. And from what you can see, it looks to be your name and Gertie's name. Excellent.
I put a real last name on my character sheet, by the way, that you can use instead of.
No, you told him I don't have one. All right. Is there anything else? Would you like to open another separate checking account for your boot organization?
No, they will fall under my ledger.
Ah, of course, of course. Is there anything else I can help you fine folks with?
Do I? All right, I don't. Hold on. I really don't know. Like, what kind of feeling do I get from this guy?
You get the sense that he is obsessed with gold.
Do I trust him? Like, do I think he's got ill intent?
No, I mean, you know that this is the bank in town, and they keep ledgers for not only the Black Fists, but all the citizenry within Phlan, and you don't know, aside from a few minor complaints, that he's been stealing money or that this institution is stealing money.
Okay. Then, if that's the case, and I believe, I guess, I don't know if I should just go deal with the tellers instead of this guy, because he's a little creepy the way he likes to sniff the gold and stuff. But I would like to put my chest down into my ledger account.
Ah, yes, I can help you with that, sir.
So I unhook, just because what I probably would have had to do is strap it to my back. I unhook the treasure chest that I have.
Okay.
And I place it on the table, and I say that I would like to add this sum of golden gems to my ledger account.
Did I give you a value on that?
You did not.
Okay.
I don't think so. If you did, I don't remember.
What was this one?
This is the chest from the vampire area.
Of course. So he takes the chest, and you see him pick it up with one hand. And he takes it over to this wall here. And you see him slide a few books, and then this whole wall opens up to reveal what look to be almost like safe deposit boxes behind. And he puts the chest in one, and then comes back and hands you the matching key for it. Here you are. With every ledger account, you are awarded a safe deposit box. Yours is box number 15.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Are these keys magical in any way? I do like extra security measures. I know you know what I mean.
No, I, however, am the only one that can access them.
I appreciate the security measures.
Of course. Nothing but the finest for the Black Fists.
Thank you very much, and I hope to get to do further business with you in the near future.
Yes, of course. And he holds his hand out to shake Gertie's hand, and she shakes it, and then he holds his hand out to shake yours.
I'll shake his hand.
Okay. Excellent.
Protected.
Now, with every ledger account, you do get a free gift.
Yes.
There's a present.
Is it a toaster?
What we have for you is a cast iron skillet, a letter opener, a stein with Phlan Bank on it, of course, and then a brass lamp.
Do we get to all of these, or I have to pick?
You can receive 2, and I'll give you that on the sides for free, because you and your wife opened an account, so technically you each get a free gift, but don't tell the girls downstairs.
I won't. Especially since, they made a little mistake, and I wink at him.
Ah, yes, of course. I see we are in a call. Yes, whichever two you prefer.
Hmm. I think that lamp will go well with the decor at the house.
Oh, darling, I agree.
Hmm. And Gertie, why don't you pick out the second item?
Hmm. I don't know. So we'll take the lamp, the brass lamp, correct?
Yes.
Oh, you know how I'm a fool for cooking for you, my big strong man. How about the cast iron skillet?
Hmm. Yes, we could do that, or the letter opener.
Ah, yes, I do love a firm dagger in my hand when I'm opening our ledgers and mail. Yes, we'll take the letter opener, sir. A fine pick. Excellent. So he grabs a green present and then a small blue present and hands them to you.
Thank you, and I accept them.
Excellent. So you can add a Phlan Bank brass lamp and Phlan Bank letter opener to your inventory.
Okay.
I'm so glad you did that, Tavik. I sent you a message 1 second before he said it. And I'm like, there better be a free gift.
I didn't even see it.
I just said
Land,
it.
bank, brass, lamp.
Yes.
Land, bank, letter opener. Okay. I added them.
I appreciate your business and tell your friends about our service here, and I'll give you another gift for every friend you refer to
Oh,
open an account here at the bank.
perfect. That is a good perk. Yeah, thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you. Have a great day now.
What a big burly boy.
Oh, I feel so satisfied.
You needed it.
He's gonna get us all the referrals throughout this campaign.
Hmm.
Well, husband, what do we do now?
Well, we need to check up with the others and see how they made out with the blacksmith. I also have to go talk to some recruits. Hmm.
All right, so
And
let's do the wizard part. We'll say this is happening as you're opening your ledger account.
okay.
So this True Seer Eric stops as he sees a crowd coming, but as he notices it's you, he says, "Step aside, lads," and then you guys are free to pass. Okay, hang on a second.
Where are we stopping?
Right there.
Where I am? Okay.
Yep. Okay, go ahead. Derek, I need you to roll a perception.
Why can't I? There it is. Oh wait, hold on. I got I got a new spell with my level up. Yes. Copied someone.
What'd you get?
Still
What'd
not
you
very
roll?
good. 14.
Okay, go ahead.
It's probably a 15 DC.
You guys can go ahead and cross the bridge.
I'll meet up with you blokes at the tower later.
Excellent.
You're,
Toast.
you're, you're sending toast and the guy that wants nothing to do with the goblin to the tower.
Yeah, that's not a good
Yes,
idea.
that's true. I just didn't want to do all the talking this week.
Ghost.
But it wouldn't make sense for me to break off right now.
Make sure I know which way I'm going here.
Look, he's still flirting with that chick.
Wait, are we going the wrong way? Hold on. Yeah, we are. Sorry.
It's whatever tall building, right?
Yeah, it's way up. Yeah.
So what's the fastest way? All the way around? Dang, dude.
You can press shift, click your character, and then just click where you want.
Okay, can we travel there without... It takes a while, but can we travel there without,
Yes, you can.
Okay, yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Fasty traveling.
Can we fast travel there? Yeah, that's the
Yes,
word.
you can.
Thank you. Let Toast catch up.
Yeah, you
So-
moved her.
Is damn you! You weren't supposed to see that.
I saw her go, whoop.
Alright, I approach the door.
As you approach the door, you feel roots begin to close around your feet.
Do I get to the door?
You do not get all the way to the door.
Am I stuck in place, or are they just trying to pull me down?
They're trying to pull you down at the moment. And you see this meandering giant tree ant with one arm into the ground.
Hey, stop it. Bad tree.
We're here to see your master.
And then the roots suddenly stop. But they haven't let go yet. And from the behemoth of a tree ant, you hear,
What do you do? What do you want?
I'm gonna rely. Sadly, I'm gonna rely on Magrom for a lot of this. Unfortunately, I know you didn't want to, but
Commander Tantine requests an audience and I will be speaking on his behalf.
Yo, Commander Tantine. Is that
No,
your name?
I'm speaking on his behalf.
Speaking on his behalf.
Yes.
Like this tree ant is for me.
Not quite. I carry his message though.
All right. You look familiar.
We were here, and we were working on collecting ingredients for you, but we have another proposition.
Oh, yes. Yes, that's right. Do you have any ingredients?
We have a goblin.
Ghost opens up the bags to show the pot, show the guy the head.
Rex? Rex, is that you? Yes, it's me! Kraglin, let me up, and I'll tell you everything. Of course, of course, of course.
so the roots let go of your boots, Derek, and the door opens. So I will teleport you guys to the top.
Let's get this over with.
Oh, why isn't the green thing working? There we go. Okay, let's see. Who's here? Magrom.
I am not up there.
And Derek. Oh, there he is. There we go. Okay.
Oi, you put him down this instant, big boy.
He's already put him down.
Oh, Kraglin. Kraglin, it's so good to see you again. Oi! Rex, how did you escape from Alero? Oi, tricky bit of business it was, but it's done. I almost made it all the way back home. You made it almost to Gillybin? Yes, but I was waylaid by a vampire, of course. Thank you for bringing him to me, and not back to that Alero thief.
Well, if I'm going to be
Filthy dwarf.
completely honest with you, I really don't care much for that man.
He's a swindler and a thief of repute of my brother's creations.
And
Brother.
if I'm going to be completely honest too, I didn't really care all that much about what was happening to your brother. But he's proved himself useful.
Aye, he's the best blacksmith in the Northern Realms.
And I happen to hate his boss. Well, slave master, I guess.
Yes, that is precisely what he is.
So he convinced us. But we think he still could be of use to our organization while he earns wages. And maybe we could be useful to him.
What do you mean useful to me?
Didn't you need help with your family?
I don't think I want your help with that.
I'm looking at the window behind him. A crazed look coming over me.
My family will get their stipend now that I am free.
Well, is this an adequate place for you to be working?
Of course. My brother and I are an unstoppable crafting team.
Well, I'm sure Tantine would agree with me, but we need more means to uncover a cultist plot. And if you seem to be handy at making magical devices.
Of course, I do owe you my life. I will craft you one item free of charge.
Is that one for the group?
Yes.
Now, do we want, like, a useful magic item, or do we want him to be, like, working on detectors for Phlan? Or, like, something we can carry that can uncover cultists?
I talk into my hand axe and say, Magrom, can you hear me?
Magrom, make a perception.
You talking to your hand axe?
Yes.
He answered.
You heard me.
You hear a slight muffled sound coming from Krax's backpack, and it sounds like Tantine.
Release my voice from this bag.
Oh, yes, of course.
So Hrex reaches into his bag and pulls out a small stone in the shape of an axe.
Here you go.
I need the sending stone axe for when I throw my axe into secret places.
Is there someone in the street just looking at him talking to his axe?
Yes.
I'm sitting in this road talking to my axe.
I just hold it up like it's a microphone.
No, you don't need... You just talk normal, sir. Just talk normal.
I just look at him, look at
Does it work both ways?
look at the stone.
Yes, he can hear you. Talk into it.
Well, we got him here. They are willing to work for the receive this stipend and pay. We have been afforded a magical item to be made, and they've agreed to work on perhaps things to help us with the cultist problem.
The only other thing I wanted to inquire about is could he fix the other end of this shackle so that it can be used properly?
Maybe we could make it one
do
and the
that.
same.
You want both ends to be able to clasp around something?
Yes.
Hmm.
Could we?
And then you will
Time.
and then you will never have to worry about being shackled to a Laro again.
Rex, we would have to mold one of the links and remove it and attach a new clasp. Oh, that could take some time. We would need certain items. It could be done, though. Do you have any flux here, or some arcane dust? Oh, yes, of course. All right, I could do it in a week.
I accept that as my helping you for your freedom. And the other things that you wanted to give our group.
Yes, I accept that. Now, will you be paying me? Every week,
You could
like
make him a
you
boot.
pay your friends? I heard that fat banker say he's giving you 1,000 gold a week.
Well, we can definitely work out a deal if you're willing to work with us.
Of course, I will only work with you. No one else. You're paying for my private services.
I let out a sigh, like, oh, thank God.
Well, on top of your freedom, yes, I can give you a small stipend.
Hmm.
What about Craglin? He deserves a stipend, don't he?
Who, the guy that...
says,
Yeah, I gave you one when I had to pay you a crap ton to fix this axe.
Oh, that was for a service now. What if
What are you willing to offer us?
free identification services? Well, not free, you'll pay me for them.
What?
500 gold a month to identify whatever you wish.
Ridiculous. 100 gold a month.
Okay.
Nice. I just looked at Derry. He doesn't speak for the group.
Might as well pay him up front with your bag, Derek.
yeah.
I don't even dare ask how much Alero paid that guy because he's gonna lie. So,
Didn't pay him anything, I don't think.
was he just a slave?
Yeah.
He claims he sent money to his family. Alero also claimed that probably sent money to the family.
How did
So he had-
did your relationship with Alero begin?
He, unfortunately, stumbled across my town and saw how well armed the goblin tribe was and knew something was amiss.
Son of a bitch, my roll.
So he asked who was creating these wondrous items, and unfortunately they picked me out, and Alero was hooked from there. He promised me a well job and food to eat here in Phlan, and it worked out well for the first few years or so. But then he stopped paying me and chained me to a smithy.
And how do you know him? And I point at Wizard Man here.
He's me brother, Quaglin.
Why didn't he get you out of Alero sooner?
He didn't know I was there.
Why didn't he ever tell us he had a brother in town?
He did know you were there. When we brought you up, he said you finally got out of Aleros. Don't lie to us.
Did you know I was trapped in Aleros? No, I had no idea. Yes, I knew my brother wouldn't lie to me. I don't know what you're talking about.
So I say in Goblin bullshit.
You speak Goblin?
I don't understand any of this, right?
No.
Then I say correct.
Oh. Believe what you will, but I believe me, brother. Yes, he does.
Oh shit. Okay. So they speak back in common tongue.
What item would you like us to craft for you?
These two need some items. Or Gertie. We could get her a new chess piece, maybe. Or they don't work with
What
leather.
could help kill the?
He was a cobbler.
He goes, what can help kill the necromancer?
Oh, yeah, Craiglin, what do you know about the necromancer in town?
Didn't he
Oh,
not
I
like
can
him?
sense his power. He's very strong. He,
What's your madman opinion of him?
I think he is quite insane. However, he seems... I do get a sense of a touch of deity in him.
Who would we pick a fight with?
Almost as the same as I felt with your Black Fist man here.
I look at Derek and point at him.
No, not that old man. The other one. The one with all the armor that was here the last time.
Oh. I thought you meant presently. What can... What can you turn this into? And I show him my silver dagger.
Oh, let me see. Not much room in this item. It's pretty small. I could make it return to you like I did the other one's axe. But that's about it for this one.
I sheath it. I nod.
I could create something that could harm the undead for you. That would help with your necromancer issue. But if I remember, this man prefers the undead.
Good point. Maybe Derek can make friends with the necromancer.
Not all undead are brought back by the will of Merkel.
Oh,
Heretics and blasphemers are constantly trying to move the bones on their own.
I could, Will you hand me that bone?
Which one?
The one you
Easy
so firmly grasp in your hand.
I'm hesitant. And I say in Goblin, no tricks, as I extend it forward.
So he takes it tenderly and he holds it in both hands.
Is there value to you in this weapon?
He says in Goblin back to you.
Yeah, okay, so I'll reply back that, it is of my father.
Hmm.
And he holds it and he attempts to bend it and see just to sense the strength of this weapon.
It is very strong for a bone.
Merkel has blessed it.
And we can keep speaking in Goblin, actually, that whatever you choose on language.
Do you want the other party to hear this, or do you want to go into a different channel?
This is fine in common, actually. Yeah, this is fine for Magrom to hear.
I could enchant this with your deity to be more potent against the undead that aren't risen in your deity's name.
No.
I can't explain how, it's just how I work.
What do you think, Magrom? Would this be beneficial for our cause?
Do you have a piece of bone from your mother?
I do.
Give it to me.
And I pull out the rib cage from my belt.
Oh,
It's in
Krendlin,
the
yes.
in the shape of a
Yes.
dagger,
I know what
and I'll hand it to him.
The rib cage is in the form of a dagger?
Yeah. Yep. Like it's a rib. Sorry, like a rib,
Oh, a rib.
not the rib cage. Sorry. Yeah. Rib.
So it's a femur and a rib?
I actually have 3 ribs. So I have 3 daggers, and then I have the femur, which is a mace, quote unquote. Yeah. But I hand him 1 rib, not all 3.
And 1 rib.
All right.
Unless he wants all 3, but he asked for 1, you know.
All right. Now I need one of your bones.
Let me think about this.
You want me to punch out your tooth?
You want me to bite off your foot?
Tooth is a bone, right?
A tooth could work. What do you think, Rex? Oh, it could be tricky. Could be tricky, but make it 2 teeth, just to be safe.
My shield hand. Okay. I walk over to the table and I put down my shield. And then I place my hand on the table and I look over to Magrom with my little finger extended out and I nod to him.
Wait, do I see his mouth? Do I see him talking?
Yeah. You can see all this.
All right, without hesitation,
Here we go.
I do. I use my new cantrip, and I do Thorn Whip at his teeth, trying to rip 2 teeth out of him in
Oh
one
my
pull.
gosh.
Okay, what do you have to roll for that? Is it an attack, a ranged attack?
Yeah, it's up to 30 feet.
Okay, so
Go.
make a ranged attack on Derek then. Derek, what's your armor class?
It's 16. That's hilarious. If you knock my teeth out, oh my gosh.
Oh, that's not working. God damn.
I got it. It rolled.
13.
+6, so 19.
Oh,
Why is it plus 6?
Yeah.
Holy crap!
Why is it plus 6?
Hit DC. Right?
Dang, dude. Yeah.
Damn, that
It's
hits.
one of my
Okay,
main attacks.
Roll
It's
the
like-
D4.
Yeah, it's on
Damn,
the
I-
sheet.
No.
Oh, so only 1 tooth lodges free from his mouth as the thorny whip rakes his cheek and gets 1 solid molar to fall from its tooth.
The thorn whip pulls stuff back to me, so I pull the tooth. It's back in my hand.
Okay.
My mouth is bleeding. Oh my gosh.
What are you doing? I was gonna have Magrom cut off my finger.
Yes, that seems to be far simpler ways to do this.
And he just goes here. He holds out the tooth.
I take I'm not holding the femur, so I take the tooth, and
He goes, "You're welcome."
All right, give me that.
okay. I handed the tooth. Say that again.
I still need another tooth.
Will a finger suffice?
Oh, of course, a finger would be better.
Magrom, cut it off.
You want me to do that?
I hold my pinky back out.
Yeah, I could cut out your wisdom too. Little dental
No, this
surgery.
They said the tooth might not work. A bone is guaranteed. In Merkel's name, cut off my pinky finger.
What? I'm gonna use my
One quick
poison
movement.
knife.
Oh my gosh.
All right, you don't even need to make an attack roll because he's allowing you to do it.
Yeah,
So
I'm using the silver dig.
okay, so you're able to sever the digit. Derek, you take 4 points of damage, max damage, of course. And you are holding your pinky.
All right, I hand over.
I stick it in his nose before he takes it.
Yeah. All right, I thought you had the finger. I hand the finger over, and then I take a piece of cloth from my sack and wrap my hand up.
Excellent.
So you see Rex take it, and he pops the finger in his mouth and just starts to chew. And then he spits out the bone. There's still cartilage and little bits of flesh on it, but it is mainly just bone.
All right.
They are Merkel's bones, after all.
Give me a few days. Give us a few days. And we will have for you an item worth worship to your deity.
You said
All right,
you could identify stuff?
Yes?
I hold this belt out in front of him.
All right, hand it here.
Stick it in his little goblin fingers.
He takes it over to his desk and lays it down, unclasps it, lays it down flat, and then he holds his hands over it, and you see a soft blue glow emanating from the item, and then he closes his eyes and brings it back.
Ah, yes. This is a belt of bluntness.
So this belt gives you a saving throw on all attacks that deal blunt damage.
Saving
Nice.
throw?
So you roll with advantage, I guess. Or whoever is attacking you with a blunt weapon has to roll with disadvantage against you.
Is that a real weapon or a you weapon? A thing?
That's a me item.
Okay. Are you gonna make it for me?
Yes.
Okay. That's the only thing I had.
All right, leave us to our work. We have much to do. You can keep that sending stone that speaks to his axe. That's a gift.
Warlock, can you look at something else for me?
What?
Very
did
quickly.
you call me?
Warlock?
You see Kraglin lift his finger and his hand and he snaps his fingers and you guys are back downstairs outside.
You insulted him. I was gonna give him back his journal. Way to
Not
go.
too late. Apparently, they don't like the word warlock.
No,
Very
just
goblin.
Tariq is outside. The rest of you are still up there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, Rex, here
You
you
can-
go.
you can move me.
I hand him back his goblin book.
My book! Oh, thank you, thank you.
He flips it open and he sees the cut keyhole. What the fuck is this?
I saw I needed it to fool Alero.
Ah. So be it. Thank you, all the same. Now leave us be!
I need to poof downstairs.
All right, Tantine,
Yeah, I keep
what do
forgetting
you
about
do?
I keep forgetting about the shift thing, or else I would have done it myself. Oopsies.
So I got to get going. So if you guys want to keep going and do his, I can always watch on Twitch or something.
That's up to you guys.
I
Magrom, do
mean-
you want to do your thing, or Tantine, do you want to do something?
We can do those two things because Toast won't be involved as long as he's cool with it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Toast just kind of follows along. Like he's not actively doing the quest. He's more of an assistant. But I'll listen to you guys on Twitch.
So you want to do my thing or Magrom?
Roll. You both roll a d20. Whoever's highest gets to go next.
Oof.
Nice.
Go ahead, Tantine.
So
So, but
Actually-
really quick, in the meantime, while Tantine's doing that, we are walking back down, I'm assuming, all of us together?
I believe Magrom wanted to do something at his Thieves Guild.
Is that
I was
upstairs
gonna
or
ID
downstairs?
the belt, but I got it done.
Oh, so you don't even need to do that anymore.
No, but I do need to rob that one house. If it's still, I don't remember what the timelines were. I think it might be over.
Nope, that contract and that bounty is still available.
Is that down on the lower? Like, can Toast and I go to the trading post area
Yeah.
while you do that? Okay, I'm just trying to figure out what we're doing while Tantine's.
You should go to the inn. You guys should go get a drink, and we'll meet up late tonight.
You
I can-
see Toast begin to form an erection in his pants as soon as he hears the word "in" and "tonight."
Yeah, there's
Uh,
none down by the water. There's a nice the sunset or whatever it was called.
Do they have rooms? We're going to need somewhere to stay.
Because
Yeah,
I don't know if we don't know that the other building is ours yet. Okay, that's true. Yeah. Yeah.
But now, Tantine.
oh, we have the sending stone.
Yeah.
Tantine, we're gonna send these two blokes to the inn that we were at.
which blokes?
Toast and Derry.
Toast and dairy.
They're going to sunrise.
We know we're no longer quartered there. We will be staying at House Janarsk.
Well, I guess they're grabbing dinner then.
There's there is a tavern right across the street that we can go and get something to eat. Toast, let us go.
All right.
For brevity, I don't know if you want me to teleport up to. I'm going up to get the 6 recruits waiting to send them to House Janarsk.
Okay, so we can't. It's
Or I can wait till
next time.
I can wait till morning as well.
so.
Let me do my thieving the next video. Or session, rather.
So you can make your way to the castle to pick up your recruits if you wish, Tantine. But you can't just teleport there and get them and come back.
Okay.
Can you take Gertie, please?
I can if you give.
Oh, I thought you did. Sorry.
No, not right now.
There you go.
I need time to think.
Bile arrows.
Okay, stop.
Yeah, come on out, Alero. Are you making me look at that criminal in the bushes?
What a criminal.
Look at him crimming.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Is there any sight of any skeletal monsters nearby?
Not that you can see.
Okay.
It's garlic.
We're at the foot of the mountain.
Okay, make a perception check. As you begin to climb the stairs, you start to see little grooves in the sidewalk and into the sand of what look to be almost like shuffled feet heading up the
Gross.
staircase.
Shuffled feet. Like a necromancer?
I cannot say.
If you recall, there was shuffled feet outside of that vampire there.
Oops.
Where my girlfriend still is.
Your girlfriend?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Talia.
Let's see if we die up here. Might need her to cast Pass Without Trace on us.
You can take full control of Gertie if you wish.
I don't know. Does she have a character sheet?
Yes, she
Yep.
does.
Did you build this whole mountain, or is it an edit?
No, this is all built.
I don't see.
I can't remember now. It was so
Does
long
she have
ago.
any?
I'm pretty sure I had to build this part up. Maybe it's an edit. I don't know.
I don't see. She doesn't. She doesn't have Pass Without Trace, right?
Do you have her character sheet? Did I give it to you?
Yeah, I have it. I see it.
Okay.
I don't see it under spells.
She
or
is
anything,
also
so-
still level 3.
Yeah, I see that.
I didn't even know we could get that. Is she an arcane trickster or something?
That would be cool. She should be.
Yeah, she should be.
She is now.
That is what I wanted her to be, is an arcane trickster. So that makes
Nice.
that's fine with me. So if you see that there's a spell that she should have, go ahead and I'll allow it to be used. As you get here, you do see 2 corpses on the sidewalk.
Dead bodies.
Yes.
Which side of me?
Straight ahead of you to the left and at the very top to the right.
Well, I'm gonna check them because we shouldn't just have dead bodies. Why are they guard?
So this guard seems to be set upon by many things. It is hacked and slashed, and there's barely any flesh left within the armor.
Oh, I can't tell what happened to him. So, probably should have a smarter person than me. Look,
Oh, it
Gertie.
seems to be similar wounds of the undead upon this poor soul.
That's interesting. Town, everything seemed fine in the town.
You hear the armor rattle a little bit as you're walking away.
The dead body's armor
Yes.
rattle.
And then the torso lifts up as the body sits up. Its butt still on the floor, and then it begrudgingly, painstakingly, slowly stands to its feet and begins to walk up the staircase.
No, I'm gonna kill it.
Okay.
Or I'm gonna swing.
Make an attack roll. Okay, that hits. Roll damage. Okay. It
And
falls back to the ground.
stops moving.
No.
Okay, well,
That's the noise it makes.
I'll hit it again. If I have the ability to.
Gertie can.
It's 11.
11 hits.
I don't know why it won't let me do. 2, 5. Does she do sneak attacks?
She can, yes.
Is that just 2d6?
Yes.
So 10 damage?
Okay, so the body stops moving.
We're gonna take it slow as we crest. Where's the next body? Okay.
Right to your
I see
right.
it. Okay. Before we approach it, do I see anything out in the fields, walkways, anything?
Not from your point of view.
Alright, well, before it gets up, I'm gonna bring my axe down on it.
Okay, make an attack roll advantage. Alright, so it's an instant critical. You hit, so make a critical attack.
Oh my gosh, I have dice flying everywhere. How did crits work again? 2 dice?
2d10. Or is that a d12? What is that? D12?
It's a d12. Do I do it with the +6 2 times?
Just
or
one
two-
time.
Okay,
Plus 6 one time, and then a standard die.
gotcha. So, 9 plus 17.
Okay, so your axe embodies itself into the skull of this dead body, and it continues to not move.
Okay.
Squish.
It is a mortal sin against Bane to kill Blackguard. Black Fist.
Okay, so from here down the sidewalk, you do see none other than the Necromancer heading in your direction
From which way?
from the northern trail.
So from the altar.
No, that is the eastern trail.
Oh. Alright, we'll walk towards the altar.
This way. Sorry, this way.
Where are you at? Did you hit a G?
Does that work?
T?
Oh, T. That's why. This way.
Alright. So we will go this way.
Okay.
Why are there 2 obelisks?
Oh, there shouldn't be.
Gertie's sneakier than me, so she's gonna keep an eye out if he turns our way.
So Gertie keeps watch from the side of this castle structure here. And he kind of meanders his way down the trail. And as he gets to these bodies, you see him stop for a moment.
Got him.
Then you see the bodies rise again.
What a scumbag.
Double death rise.
Double dick them.
And you
You
see
can't
them
double-
start to shed their armor. That you see the undead bodies take off their armor, drop their weapons, and they eventually look like the other creatures within the throes of the necromancer.
Free armor. Free armor.
I tell Magrom that the necromancer just left the keep, just so they're aware.
Right.
In case he wants to kill him.
And then the necromancer and his host continue down the staircase. And are gone.
What scumbags. I need all my friends if I'm gonna kill him. Derek probably has some like anti-skeletal magic that'll stop him.
Anti-skeletal magic?
Yeah.
He has any
I do.
skeletal boner now.
Not yet. 3 days.
You give up a finger for it.
Black Fist Guard, I'm looking for the boot recruits.
Aye, sir. They're in the training grounds by the barracks.
Boot coots.
I nod to the boot coots.
Bakoot.
Coot. Look, it's Tethys.
Every time. Definitely Tethys.
So as you enter this training ground, you see two blackguards training against the dummies on the side there. One blackguard inspecting the armory, and then two blackguards speaking to a Blackfist wizard as you approach down the staircase. These three here.
Yep.
Turn to look at you as you walk down the staircase. And they salute you as proper to your rank, but that is all for the moment.
Yeah, he's sweet. Look at him. Yeah. I salute them. I guess I will announce. Are all of you trainees the recruits that Eric spoke of for Boot, the Black Order of Truth?
Yes. Who's asking?
It is the commander of the Black Order of Truth, Tantine.
You are Tantine. Apologies, sir. We have not formally met you yet.
That is all right. I understand. We were out on a mission, and I left charge with Eric and Andrew in town. I understand that Andrew had words with the six of you. Well, you three, and I assume the other three here training.
Aye, let me get them for you. We will all be here for this. So this guard goes over and gathers the others. We'll say for the sake of brevity, they did that already, and they're coming over here. So before you stands your Black Order of Truth armor, or cadre.
Cadre. All right, so it's looks like to me 5 soldiers and 1 magic user.
Yes.
Okay. As this task force was recently developed by Jhessail. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. They're
Uh-oh.
gone now. Fun while they lasted.
It is probably not likely that you all are aware of what our main goal is.
No, sir. We were hoping to receive orders from you. Eric told us to wait for your arrival.
The goal of the Black Order of Truth is to rid the followers of Cyric and their wrongful ways, from starting with Phlan. We have made promising ground and have rooted out a few Cyricists thus far, and we don't believe any more remain in town, but we can't be too sure.
Of course.
We will soon be making way to... We're not going to Melvant, right? According to Jhessail. We're supposed to be going to...
There's a temple they're trying to build.
Essential keep, right?
Your first order of business was to clear Phlan. That's all you
Yep.
remember.
Which,
Okay.
oh, we should
So
probably
you-
check in with her then.
But didn't we do that?
You did, yes.
You have
Okay.
to go report in, I guess.
Okay. From what we can tell, Phlan has been cleared, at least for the time being.
How do we keep it clear, sir?
I will bestow upon the 6 of you a mark, making you investigators for the Black Order of Truth. That will give you some protection against Sirius and allow you to unveil them for what they really are. As long as you accept your charge.
So this guard steps forward, and he says, "May I be first, sir? My family was slain by Sirius, and I would like nothing more than to put as many of them in the ground as possible."
Yes, and what is your name, investigator?
My name is Gerald.
Gerald.
Of Rivia.
And Gerald, what is your specialty?
I'm a swordsman and warrior, trained in all martial weapons.
Welcome to the ranks of the Black Order of Truth. And then I'll put my gauntlet on his shoulder.
Okay, so your boot emblazoned emblem fuses to his chest piece, and he is now marked as a Black Order of Truth investigator. Gerald.
And I salute him.
He salutes you back and steps back into rank, in the foreman line.
I remind everyone here that this is a very dangerous task that we are doing for the better of Bane and Jhessail to keep Phlan and other cities surrounding us safe. It is not a commitment to take lightly. But if the rest of you are willing, I will take the next recruit.
I will do it.
And your name?
My name is Shepherd.
Bang, okay.
Shepherd, what is your speciality?
So he looks down at his sword and he puts it in its sheath and he says, "I've been a fighter my whole life, but I've prided myself on finding out information and getting into places where I shouldn't be."
So you have some roguish attributes.
You could say that.
I nod. Welcome to the Black Order of Truth. And I put my hand on his shoulder as an investigator. And I salute him.
He salutes you back and then falls back into line. And I'm going to change his model.
Oh, they get new models? Oh, because he's not like a...
He's a thug.
Yeah, I like thugs. I thought it was... Yeah, now we're talking. Look at my crew.
See a ghost.
I see. Oh, you don't have that?
There he just popped. Oh, he's cool looking.
Yeah, he is. When you first said the things that he was doing, I was thinking you were going to say he was like a torturer. I'm like, all right. Sounds good.
I'll be next, sir.
Yes, and your name?
Touch me.
Harold.
Harold, what is your speciality?
I've been known to get information from people that don't want to give it.
By means some might find rude and gruesome.
You see him smirk and he nods, and you see him reach into his pocket and pull out a feather.
Perfect. All right, I accept you into the Black Order of Truth. I put my gauntlet on his shoulder.
Thank you, sir. I won't let you down.
If any of you happen to also have any skill with cookery, please let me know.
I've been known to dabble in the cooking arts.
Perfect. What is your name?
My name is Christopher.
Christopher, besides cooking, do you have any other specialities or skills?
I'm trained in martial weapons, of course, but cooking be me specialty.
Welcome to the Black Order of Truth. Place my
Thank you.
gauntlet on his shoulder.
I'll be next, I guess.
Are you hesitant, my friend? What is your name?
My name is Philip.
Do you have any specialities we should be aware of?
I'm just a common soldier, sir, but I've been known to follow causes and not stray, even at personal harm to myself. I just want to know what we're signing up for.
You're signing up to help Bane rid Faerun of Seersists. Is that something you can commit to?
Ridding the world of Seersists, yes. But if I'm going to be honest with you, Commander, I don't want to do everything in Bane's name.
What deity do you follow, Philip?
I'm more of a Timora man myself.
Well, not every person in the Black Order of Truth must follow Bane, as long as you aren't, let me say, adverse to working with him.
I work for myself, and I work for those I trust. If you prove to be a good leader, you'll have me for life.
Well, let this mark serve that if, for whatever reason, you decide that Bane is not worthy and you betray us, you will know the consequences. But we do welcome anyone that
Even
we do welcome people outside of Baneites into the Black Order of Truth.
Betrayal isn't my specialty, sir. If I'm going to leave, I'll tell you and tell you to your face.
And I expect that of anyone. You are part of this group and you are upholding the oath of the Black Order of Truth. However...
Yes, of course, sir. And let me speak for Philip. There's no one I would trust with me life more than him. He's just particular.
Well, Harold, thank you. Philip, as long as you are still up to it, then I will accept you into the Black Order of Truth.
I will join.
Alright, I placed my gauntlet on his shoulder. Now it's in Bane's hands to accept him.
Okay.
And the last.
Yes, hello, sir.
Now you I like. What
He
is
didn't
your
like any
name?
of the other guys.
Nope, I didn't look at him. Oh, I like that torture guy. He's pretty cool. Gerald was cool too. I mean the rogue. Philip, I'm wondering about Philip. Look at him over there. He's questioning me. What is your name? What do they call you?
My name is Drux.
Drux. How long have you been in Phlan, Drux?
I've been in Phlan for almost 125 years.
Jeez.
He did look familiar when I saw him.
I don't like to make too many assumptions, but as in regards to your talents and speciality, I assume it falls under the arcane arts.
Evocation.
Evocation. Are you a learned wizard, or do your arcane capabilities come from somewhere else?
I'm a sorcerer, and I rain death upon all those who offend me and the Black Fist.
I think you will be a fine addition to our Black Order of Truth. As long as you are accepting.
My book is at your command.
I will put my gauntlet on his cloak, the shoulder of his cloak.
He takes the cloak off and he opens up his bare chest to you.
All right, pal.
I like
I'll
him.
put my gauntlet on his chest. This guy's cool.
And you see the emblazoned emblem scorch his scales, and he doesn't even make a hint that it harms him at all. And you see the Black Order of Truth emblem now clearly emblazoned upon his scaly flesh.
This guy's good.
What a Chad.
What a Chad. Jhessail has allowed for a stipend to members of the Black Order of Truth. You will make 10 gold a week. I have come upon new headquarters. Are you all aware of the House of Janarsk?
They all nod and agree. Yes.
It is where we rooted out the Seericists from Phlan. It is now in our command, and that will be our base of operations. You can all gather any belongings you have here in the barracks. You are, of course, always welcome back in the barracks, if this is where you were staying.
We would prefer our own headquarters if we... I believe having our own space would be the most beneficial to what we're trying to do here than being with the general population of the castle.
I do agree. I'm only advising you that you're still always welcome up at the keep.
Understood.
But there will be room for all of us at the House Janarsk, and that is where our operations will stem from. So, you all can make your way there tonight or within the morning, and we will have our first meeting tomorrow afternoon at House Janarsk.
They all nod in agreement.
I look forward to working with all of you.
At your leadership.
And the Dark
Commander.
One's name,
A word, privately.
of course. Oh, Jirax, he loves it. Look at him.
Look at his shadow from the.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, look at him.
Yeah.
Dude, he's so cool.
Does something worry you, Drux?
No. In regards to the stipend, I need not your gold.
Would you rather I use it towards our cause?
No, give it to the others.
I can split your earnings amongst the others, are you sure?
Yes. Gold tends to get in the way of finding the truth, and I'd rather not be tempted by it.
AKA his parents were wicked rich.
We, as you wish. And of course, there will always be food and room to stay, so you do not have to worry about any type of payment for that at the House Janars.
Sounds like we have an accord.
I nod. I like him. He's cool. And I look forward to raining destruction on the Siricists.
I do as well. Alright, so we will head to House Janask in the morning with our gear in tow.
I will meet you there by midday.
So be it.
And the Dark One's name?
In his name.
Except for Philip, apparently. Got him.
Yeah, Philip just nodded instead of saying anything.
I mean, I got other people that aren't Banites, so it's not exclusive. I wanted to make sure we got a cook to make everyone food, you know?
Yeah.
The dwarf?
He's missing. Where'd he go?
Yeah,
Didn't we?
Where'd our buddy go?
Didn't we send him away somewhere? No, that was the swordsman went somewhere.
Yeah.
Did he just disappear?
He just
The
wasn't
cook?
there.
All right.
Yeah.
Magrom, let's do you now.
Can we do it next time?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Dragon Ball
bedtime.
Z.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Bedtime. Rock the
Goku
bedtime.
killed a Mickey.
All right, that's where we'll end it, boys.